It was a hot summer afternoon, and the air was stifling. The scorching sunlight had wrapped everything in its blazing grip. On a branch of a large banyan tree, a few baby sparrows waited anxiously for their mother. She would usually return well before evening with food, but today she was late. The chicks soon grew worried and started crying loudly. Their neighbors, Uncle Pigeon and Aunt Dove, tried to console them. But the sound of their crying at such an hour woke up all the birds living in the banyan building. Everyone became concerned and rushed to the sparrow's nest. Before long, the entire banyan building knew about the missing mother sparrow. An emergency meeting of the elder birds was immediately called, presided over by Mr. Owl. The sparrow chicks were sent to stay with Sister Cuckoo so that someone could take care of them. In the meeting, the matter of the missing sparrow was discussed, and everyone was asked for their opinion on how to find her. Sister Bulbul spoke first. I think the sparrow may have flown too far. It's already dark, maybe she found a place to rest for the night and is sitting there. Let's wait until morning, then we can send word to other trees too. But what if she's hurt? In that case, she'll need our help right away, said Aunt Dove, raising a concern. Uncle Pigeon added, but I just looked around not long ago. I didn't see her on any trees, nor did I find her anywhere along the paths. Everyone began sharing their thoughts and trying to come up with a solution. Suddenly, the president of the meeting, Mr. Owl, addressed Mr. Parrot. Why are you silent? What do you think? Where could the sparrow be? Mr. Parrot replied, I think a human might have captured the sparrow. This often happens to parrots too. Who knows? Maybe humans have caught her. Everyone found weight in the parrot's words. The possibility was seriously considered, and Mr. Owl devised a plan. It was decided that Mr. Owl and Uncle Pigeon would go search for the sparrow among the human houses. Mr. Owl would use his sharp vision in the dark, and Uncle Pigeon would guide him through the neighborhood since he was used to flying into houses. For nearly 2 hours, they peeked into different homes and, when possible, went inside to look. Just as they were about to leave a house in disappointment, they heard a fluttering sound coming from the courtyard. They went outside and saw the sparrow inside a cage in the yard. Both were overjoyed and moved toward her, but the rustling of their wings caused someone on a nearby cot to stir. They both froze. They couldn't open the cage. The sparrow was equally happy to see them but stayed silent, fearing that even the slightest sound might wake the human. Mr. Owl and Uncle Pigeon signaled her to wait and quietly left the courtyard. Mr. Owl whispered something to Uncle Pigeon, who nodded in agreement. They both returned to the banyan building where all the birds were anxiously waiting. Seeing them return empty-handed, everyone's heart sank. Mr. Owl immediately called for Mrs. Squirrel. Once she arrived, he explained the entire situation and requested her help in cutting open the plastic cage and freeing the sparrow. Mrs. Squirrel, who was friends with all the birds, readily agreed. So, Mr. Owl and Uncle Pigeon took Mrs. Squirrel to the house. Upon arrival, she began gnawing at the plastic cage with her sharp teeth while the two birds kept watch on the human. As soon as a hole big enough was made, and the sparrow was about to come out, the human stirred and opened his eyes. All 4 of them panicked. Uncle Pigeon even shut his eyes out of fear. It turned out to be a young boy. Suddenly, the boy shouted, "Oh! A rat!" And he ran inside screaming. The 4 friends dashed away quickly and returned to the banyan building. On the way back, the sparrow told them how a human had thrown grains to lure her and trapped her in a net, then locked her in a cage. It was almost dawn now, but all the banyan building residents were still waiting for the sparrow. When they saw her, joy filled their hearts. Her chicks, who had cried themselves to exhaustion, beamed with joy upon seeing their mother again. She embraced them under her wings and showered them with love. Seeing this, the whole banyan building echoed with the cheerful sounds of chirping and happiness.